All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Contra Quala from the GMS Atlanta Church, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, today's lesson is going to be fairly quick, but it's going to be a correction. Okay, so this woman last week came up to our camp, or last week, came up to our camp, and she saw, as you can see, a little glimpse of that right over there in the corner where my mouse is. There's a sign that says America will be destroyed with the USSR missiles. All right, so the ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles coming over to America to destroy it. She had a dream about that. Okay, and she said like 2 or 3 other her friends had a dream as well in sequential order. So it wasn't no coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Everybody receives a message for, that's very vivid for a particular reason. This could be her ticket to salvation. All right. So the Spirit had her to where she was walking past the prophets of the Lord. So she told us about the dream, and we validated it through the scriptures, and we confirmed it. Okay. Ultimately, after she left, we gave her the name. We told her to pray for her, and we gave her the keys to get salvation. Lord willing, we planted in the seed and water. Lord willing, the Lord gives the increase. She could be a part of the 1/3. You never know. We can run right back into it. Okay. So with that being said, we inquired, and she was very inquisitive herself. Now there's a point where something was said, which I said, that needs correction though. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go to that point. All right. So let's see. Okay, right here I have brought out Sirach 34. I think like in 3, something like that, where it spoke about a dream. It gave the distinguishment of a dream and a vision. All right, a vision is something that's so vivid and it's like a face to face, like the scriptures say. A dream, when you look up the word, is like an illusion or it's like a mirage. Okay, if you're in the desert, you think you see an oasis, but it's not really there. That's what a dream is. It comes and fades away. All right. Usually you forget a dream, but you don't forget a vision. It sticks with you. All right. So that's what I was telling her. Now I brought out a scripture. Let's see. Let's go right here. Yeah. Okay, right here. When I open the Bible. All right. All right, and what I'm reading out of is Joel 2:28, so I'm going to read it real quick. It says, "It shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions." Exactly, the visions. Okay, so we're going to go back real quick and play.
It says, "And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy." What you told us was a testimony.
All right, let's stop it right there. It said, I'm going to rewind that real quick. All right, sweet. Here's where the correction lies. What she told us was not a testimony. It was literally a vision. And yes, it was prophetic. All right. It wasn't a testimony. All right. When you read Joel 2:28, it doesn't say your young daughter shall testify. All right. Or have a testimony. Okay. Now we're going to get into the reason why. So the name of this lesson is something men have that women will never be able to possess. All right, and the one thing they will never be able to possess is a testimony. That's only something that's for the men. Okay, testimony, we're gonna get the word testimony is a proof or a demonstration of some fact, evidence, or piece of evidence. All right, it says the legal testimony, sworn statement of witness. All right, evidence, proof, witness, and attestation. All right, a witness, one who attests. Now you got this word right here, testes. It says a testicle. That's something a man has that a woman will never possess. Okay, it's testicles, balls, a ball sack, a scrotum. All right, they will never possess that. It says bears witness to male virility. All right, what is that? Virility, if I'm saying that correctly. Okay, it's testicles. A testimony comes from the word testes, a testament, as you can see right there. It says it means a witness. Literally, the thing that we carry in our scrotum is a witness. All right? Simple. A woman does not It's just biologically impossible for her to have that. If you come out a female, you are a female. You have a vagina. If you come out a male, you have a seed, all right, to produce, all right, and that's a witness, all right. Now I'm gonna get a quick precept and then I'm gonna go into the lesson. All right, this is Matthew 10:1. It says, and when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. Now the names of the 12 disciples are these. The first, Simon, who was called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, Philip, and Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, and the publican, James, the son of Alphaeus, if I'm saying that correctly, and Lebbaeus, who is surname was Thaddeus, Simon the Canaanite, and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and not into any city of the Samaritans. Enter ye not. Okay, the reason I wanted to bring that out, he named the 12 disciples. Was there one woman in there? No, there wasn't one woman. So these 12 had the testimony of Yahushua. Okay, they witnessed Yahushua. They walked with Yahushua. These 12 men. It wasn't 12 women. It wasn't 11 men and one woman. All right. It wasn't 6 and 5. All right. No, it was all 12. All right. All of them were men who had the testimony of Yahushua. There was a specific reason why the Lord designated 12 men to be with Yahushua. And Yahushua chose those 12 men when you read John, the first chapter. Simple. There's no women having the testimony of Yahushua. All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 4. It says, I think my power always on your behalf. I think my power always on your behalf, for the grace of the Most High, which is given you by Yahushua Mashiach. Now, this is the Corinthians. He's writing to a church. Now, one of the main reasons Paul he was correcting the Corinthians. One of the main reasons he was doing it was because they had women in the head of the church, which is incorrect. When you read 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter, read 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, but mainly the 11th, he set things straight. All right. It says that in everything ye are enriched by him in all utterance. So he's writing to the men in current, in all knowledge, even as the testimony of Yahushua was confirmed in you. Now, what testimony is confirmed in the certain somebody? The testimony is confirmed in men. All right, and we're gonna prove that real quick. And go to the book of Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 21 and 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle, which is like the tent, all right, or the dwelling place or whatnot, of the Most High is with men. It doesn't say women. So if the tabernacle of the Most High dwells in men, then guess what? So does the testimony. The testimony wasn't relinquished over to the women. As you could read in Matthew 10, it didn't name not one woman. All right, those 12 men had the testimony of Yahushua, and after Yahushua left, those 11 went on to go and preach about Yahushua. All right, it says, and he dwelled with them. That's right. The Spirit of the Lord dwells with men, man. Okay, if you have a woman and she dwells to please with you, well, that's fine. Like according to 1 Corinthians 7, but she don't got the testimony. There's a reason why there's women not out there on the highways and byways, because they don't have the testimonies. They don't have the balls or the mental fortitude to actually go out there and do it. Okay, it says, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power. That's a prophecy when you go into the Hebrews the 8th chapter, also Jeremiah the 31st chapter, speaking about the new covenant. All right. So let's keep it going. This is Revelation chapter 3 and 20. It says, Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice. Okay. If any man, I had to emphasize that because we're making a distinct correction to what I said when I told her that she had a testimony. I'm going to replay it.
Shall prophesy. What you told us was a testimony.
No.
All right. And it was actually a prophecy.
Now that's right. Okay, what she told us was not a testimony, but yes, it was a prophecy. The scriptures say in Joel 2:28 that the young sons and daughters shall prophesy. All right, that's very possible. When you look into the scriptures, also when you go, I think it's in 2 Kings 22. I want to say. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Matter of fact, let me type it in. Let me type it in. Oh, that didn't turn out right. Yeah, 2 Kings 22. That's what I thought. All right. When you go to 2 Kings 22, there is a prophetess. All right. It says so. Hilkiah, the priest, and Icam, and Akbar, and Shaphan, and as Isaiah, if I'm saying that right, went up to Hilda, the prophetess. All right. Let's see. Hilda, weasel. All right. Hilda, and that's Chalada, and it means a prophetess in the time of Josiah, who Josiah asked for an authoritative opinion on the book of the law which Hilkiah found. Okay. All right, prophetess. All right. So for the sake of the precept, a prophetess, the wife of Shalom, the son of Tikva, the son of Harhas, the keeper of the wardrobe. Now she dwelt in Jerusalem in the college, and they communed with her. See, there is such thing as a prophetess. Even when you go into the woman who died in the book of Acts, who Paul ultimately resurrected. All right, doesn't mean she had the testimony. All right, she's just prophesying, and ultimately the one who died in the book of Acts was a help. Okay, ultimately. All right. So again, Revelation 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him, and I will sup with him, and he with me. Nothing speaking feminine in that specific. It's dealing with man. All right. So only men can have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Okay. And then I want to bring one more precept out, because this was a correction that I had made, just for edification purposes. Yes, she prophesied, but she did not have a testimony. Okay, the air has to be cleared. All right. So this is Ecclesiasticus Sirach chapter 19:13. It says, "Admonish a friend, and may be he hath not done it, and if he have done it, that he do it no more." Verse 14. "Admonish thy friend that it may be he hath said it, and he had not said it, and if he have, that he speak it not again." Now, I said something that was incorrect. Now, when you go into let's go to John the 8th chapter real quick. I know I said it was gonna be quick, but things have to come out. Let's try to find it. All right. This is it. All right, this is John chapter 8:11. So pretty much what they did, they brought an adulterous woman. All right, they actually caught her in the act of doing it. They try to come to Yahweh Shai. They're just being petty. All right, and Yahweh Shai pretty much say, he who has no sin cast the first stone. All right, pretty much if you're perfect, you can cast a stone. All right, so it says John 8:11. She said, I'm getting to the point. She said, "No man, Lord." And Yahweh Shai said unto her, "Neither do I condemn thee. Go and sin no more." All right. That was an admonishment. Okay. And ultimately a big thing of mercy. All right. So pretty much the act that she did was very abominable. It was just filthy. It was disgusting. Okay. A woman ain't supposed to have more than one man. Simple as that. And if you do have a man, you ain't supposed to be with no other man. Simple as that. Okay, so he told her, "Go and sin no more," meaning go and offend less, according to Sirach 17. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, all right, she did something. She was admonished for it, meaning giving an advice not to do that again. And she was told that, what was right and what's wrong, and do it no more. That's the same thing that Ecclesiasticus is saying. It says, but I'm speaking in the sense of speaking it. All right. Admonish thy friend, and maybe he have not said it, and if he have, that he speak it not again. Now, saying a woman can have a testimony, it should not be spoken again. I know that now. Okay. So I'm going to skip down to verse 16. It says, and I'm not trying to justify myself or anything. All right. Because I'm going to be honest, man. When I was out there, I was sincerely just trying to edify her about what was happening. I didn't mean any harm, no nothing. And I will say Salakia if any brother was kind of tripped up about what I said. All right. I don't mean any harm. Okay. So it says, verse 16, there's one that slippeth in his speech. All right. And when you slip in your speech, sometimes you catch it immediately. Sometimes it takes time. You got to sit back and analyze, or you got to get corrected about what you said. I didn't know I was incorrect. All right. So now I know. So now I can go and offend less. Like the scripture say in Sirach 17. It says, there is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. Again, I didn't mean any harm by saying what I said. All right. And who is he that have not offended with his tongue? We've all fell. The scripture say we all fell short of the glory. You know what I'm saying? So we all said something that may have offended. Okay. So throughout the tongue comes blessings and cursings. Okay. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and by Hashem Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Shalom.